Hi, this is Dr. Brian Walsh, author of the Missing Fat Loss Manuscript, the top 10 physiological reasons you aren't losing fat. Now let's quickly go over what's in the Missing Fat Loss Manuscript as well as why it was written. First of all, it happens to a lot of people. You follow a perfect diet, a perfect exercise program, and you do everything right, but you're only getting mediocre results, or in some cases you're not getting any results at all. But maybe it's not you. It might not have anything to do with the diet that you're following, the exercise program that you're on, or how well you're following these things, but rather, maybe it has to do with your physiology. You see, fat loss is not as black and white as it's made out to be. It's your body, your physiology, that dictates how well your diet and exercise program works for you. This is a key principle that people don't understand. And here's an example of this, is you have two genetically identical twins. They follow the exact same exercise program, the exact same diet, they live together, the same intensity, the same everything, but one of them has a hormonal imbalance. So knowing this, which one do you think will get better results from the program? The one without the hormone imbalance. But the reality is that it's not just about hormones. There's a number of different systems in your body that can be malfunctioning and will slow down and in some cases completely stop fat loss. And really that's the whole premise behind the Missing Fat Loss Manual. When we were younger, we were told that to grow a plant, you only need two things, sunshine and water. And if for some reason that's not working, then you simply add more sunshine and more water. But the problem is that same mentality has been applied by the diet and exercise industry to getting the body of your dreams. You only need two things, exercise and diet. And if that's not working, you just need to diet more and exercise harder. But for some people, that's not working. And again, it's not the diet or exercise program, it's that your body and how well it's working dictates how well your diet and exercise program will work for you. So the question is being fat your fault? Well, obviously, if you're sitting around eating junk food, not exercising, and having an otherwise sedentary lifestyle, then yes, being fat is your fault. You need to exercise and diet. But for people that are doing those things, they're following the good diets and they're following the good exercise programs, and it's still not working, maybe being fat is not your fault. So again, this is the premise of the Missing Fat Loss Manuscript. It's 101 pages broken down into 11 chapters. Each chapter is dedicated to a physiological system that can slow down or stop fat loss. So chapter 1 is the insulin fat loss connection. Chapter 2 is the cortisol fat loss connection. Chapter 3 is the gut fat loss connection. There's a chapter for thyroid, for hormones, for toxicity and liver issues, for the immune system, for neurotransmitters and brain function, for cellular health, and for a mind-body connection to fat loss. And then chapter 11 is putting it all together. Each chapter, at the beginning of it, has something called light bites, which is just a summary of that entire chapter if you didn't want to read the whole thing. So you can quickly scan through this and really get an idea of how all these things work. There's also a number of charts and graphs for people that are more visually oriented. And then at the very end is very valuable. It's called the Fat Loss Resistance Assessment Form. It's over 100 questions, 3 pages, asking you symptomatic questions to help identify what systems in you may be causing the biggest issues. So for you, it might be your thyroid. For your friend or your spouse, it might be their adrenal glands or maybe their blood sugar issues. So that's a good way of figuring that out. And there's a graph that helps you visually plot your responses so you can see what your highest priorities are, and you get the audio interpretation guide. It's about 30 minutes long, and it walks you through how to interpret this assessment form. So, being fat may not be your fault. Your body, your physiology, is responsible for the results that you get from your diet or exercise program. And to put it most simply, the better and healthier you are, the better your body is working, the better results you'll get from your diet and exercise program. It's that simple. So that's the Missing Fat Loss Manuscript and everything that you get with that. Go ahead and enter your email, hit download, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much and have a fantastic day.